Looking back at my faith journey, I have to say the training we had from Greg Finke with Dwelling 114 was extremely like a huge transformation for me. It shifted my mindset from sitting in the pews, learning about God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, and just wanting to gain all of the wisdom and knowledge to know everything, to actually how can I switch this to live this out in my daily life that I honestly didn't really think of before. I was so interested in just like learning.
We need to change and we need our faith to grow. I mean, I just want my faith to be stronger, and that happens through answered prayers. It happens through people, and it happens through situations where you know that only God could do it. When we meet, we're trying to encourage each other to grow in our faith so that ultimately we can spread love and bring healing to a broken world.
And it's been such a blessing actually in our lives, as well as helping others more.
It's helped keep us focused on the Word. Knowing that you're going to have fellow Christians come in and talk to you every week reinforces what you're doing, reinforces your ability to communicate, and to look for opportunities. A whole part of the training was to look for Jesus at work in our communities and at work, and this has really helped us do that.
It's strengthened my faith and my time in the Bible, but it also gives me an opportunity to reach out to other people, and we truly have enjoyed the opportunity to welcome new couples into our house and to be part of other missional communities before that.
I know how much this feeds my soul and how much it's changed my entire faith journey and the importance of it. I feel like the key steps of it is looking throughout the week, how do we see God at work? What are we taking with what we're learning in our missional community to take it out there? So the biggest part of my missional community is we all leave the Zoom meeting with one action step that we are going to do. The next week, I ask every single person how that went. When you're asked and you're held accountable, it's way different than just something you're thinking of in your head. That group setting is crucial.
Missional communities help us grow in our walk with Jesus as we continue to join Jesus on his mission.
When we share the experiences and how we have seen God at work in and around us, we encourage each other to grow in our walk with Jesus as we share what he has been teaching us in his word.
And one of the things that I love about missional community is that I can share deeply personal things and know that they will be handled with great spiritual care and with discernment and support.
It's been a very rewarding experience to lead, but also to see others grow in their faith and their outreach, their sharing of God's love with other friends, family, and neighbors.
The regularity of it becomes part of your rhythm, and it feels good to be meeting with people who you know are in your corner.
The ways that we've grown in missional community is not only kind of exercising that muscle about looking for where God's been at work, you know, because I think that without a weekly reminder of it, without having other people like ask you, how have you seen God at work? You maybe don't always notice the way that he's at work, but I think training ourselves to see that has been really super beneficial, and kind of learning to pray out loud together has been an awesome piece to it too. I think even hearing how other people talk to God, I think has helped my prayer life grow, knowing, you know, new ways to be comfortable speaking to God.
Yeah, and I think I've been the more that we're in his word, the more that we have the confidence to go out and tell other people about Christ. And knowing how to pray better with people, pray for the people in our group and just strangers that we meet that need help. So.
It is intentional in helping me take what I do in the missional community and live it out in a way that is inviting to others. I mean, I think so often we say, oh, that's a good point on Sunday morning, and I want to do something about that. But the missional community really helps me put the boots on the ground.
We have accountability, so if we say we're going to reach out to this person, everyone's like, so did you do it? Do you reach out to that person? And I think that's a good thing too.
We're blessed with awesome children that how can we disciple them on a daily basis? I will be honest, sometimes what can sneak in the day of my Zoom, it's usually always on Wednesdays, is I'm too busy, I don't have enough time, how am I going to fit this into my schedule? And I've done it now for about probably 5 or 6 years. And every single time I show up, because people are there to hold me accountable, and every single time I leave, incredibly grateful for that hour and a half that I had spent.
We are always looking for new folks to join us. This is not a closed group. This isn't a, country club. If you're interested in learning more about this, or if you're just even curious to check it out, we'd love to have you.
New people brings new life to the group too, so I would really love to have a new face and a new voice to breathe some life into our regular routine.
Totally.
And it is worth checking out and giving it your time, because it is well worth it.